Hold on. So very hard to do when love's gone. That song catchy in the motherfucker, ain't it? I got my Spotify playing back in there. I got my Spotify playing, and Jeffrey Osborne was on. Hold on. So very hard to do when love's gone. What's up, y'all? I'm over here. Today we are talking about, has Kanye abandoned Jesus? There was an interview he did with Big Boy in the morning on Big Boy Radio, where he said something very well, it's no longer Big Boy in the morning. This Big Boy done grown and evolved and has a whole ass interview show that's as dope as hell. So again, I want to give respect to Big Boy. We're gonna play some of your video, but we'll make sure to put something over the top so we don't get a strike. But Kanye said something about white Jesus, and it was very interesting. And I'm going to relate that to my experience as a recovering Christian. Someone who now is in all kind of card reading and mysticism and incense burning and crystals and woo cards. But I'm going to talk about that from how I see religion and how I see, in the same way I see cardology, astrology, numerology, Hinduism, agnostic. Where the fuck you do? My thing is, do it for you. Get off your ass and do it. A lot of times people like hiding behind a lot of shit. Hiding behind religion, hiding behind cards. That's the thing that I dislike the most. So Kanye said something that was very interesting, and so we're gonna play that part of the interview. Let me see. But so yeah, we gonna play that part of the interview that he said with Big Boy. And then we're going to use this interview that Kanye is talking as a greater discussion. This discussion isn't so much about Kanye West, the person. For a lot of people that's going to come in here and watch the video later, it's definitely going to be someone that comes in later. I don't fuck with Kanye. I don't give a fuck. All right? Kanye is stupid. I don't give a fuck. This is a greater discussion we're having right here. So get past your limited thinking on the messenger and focus on the message. Like I always say, there are no perfect messenger. There are no perfect messengers. Only perfect messages for those willing to pick up the game. You get caught up in the messenger when you're not willing to pick up the game. But if you're willing to pick up the game, you can send the messenger. What do I got to learn here? So that's what we're going to talk about from today. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. I'm going to give y'all 1 minute to copy this and hit the share button and put it in your Instagram stories, put it on your Twitter, your Facebook, your TikTok, your Twitch. Whether you're watching on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And make sure you share this. So we're about to get started, and we'll be back in 1 minute. All right? it's a few things I want to discuss here that Kanye says. Hold on. My music is too loud in the background. Let me see if I turn it down from my phone. Cool. I set it stop it from my phone. My music was going. I had Bobby Womack playing in the background. I had Bobby Womack playing on my Spotify in the other room. I'm like, come on, Bobby, get a little bit loud. But it's a couple things I want to talk about here. First is this initial question that Big Boy asked, which is something I always talk about when I do my music discussions. What do I always tell you? Music is a sonic interpretation of life. That's what music is. Music is an expression of a cultural experience. And all of the music that we've created as Black Americans has come out of our cultural experience. That through our experience, others have had similar experiences that they use our musical format to talk about what they talk about. But if you notice, you can say whatever you want to say about an Eminem, but Eminem has never made a song that has had any layer of substance regarding the world's issues. And you cannot name one white rapper who has made a song of such substance. That should tell you something about whose cultural expression that form of music really is. And for that matter, not even white rappers. You can go to Jamaican rappers like Busta Rhymes. Yeah, I'm going there. These people don't say anything because, yes, they have picked apart an aspect of our culture, and they've done pretty good jobs with reinterpretations of our culture. But when you're dealing with the artists that are truly from our culture, from our soil, from where we're from, there's usually some sort of message somewhere in their music. Outside of the last 20 years when they purposely handpicked motherfuckers who definitely ain't got a message. But Kanye has always been someone, regardless of how you feel about his political opinions, regardless of your stance on his political opinions and spiritual opinions, he's been someone who's always spoken out. There's one thing you can say about Kanye, whether you like him or hate him, like his stance or not like his stance, Kanye West has always been someone who has used his platform to speak his mind. And for that, I've always respected him. Even during the times I did not agree with him, and still don't agree with him on certain things. Him over here thinking that these people, every time he think one of them folks is his friends and they screw him over, I get a good laugh. Every time. Remember when Kanye thought Trump was his homie and then he got screwed over? Then he thought that other white dude was Zuckerberg and he got screwed over? Every time Kanye gets screwed over by a white person that he thought was his homie, I get a good laugh. When he got divorced from Kim Kardashian, I swear to God, I had a good laugh out of that. Shit, me and my wife had a discussion because I remember when they got married, my wife asked, how good do you think Kanye's music is going to be when he divorces that slut Kim Kardashian? And we had a discussion years ago about that, me and my wife. So when it happened, I got a good laugh. So I'm telling you my opinions on Kanye. At the same time, I think Graduation is one of the greatest albums ever written. I love College Dropout. I love Late Registration. That's my holy trinity of Kanye's work. I love Kanye's work with Common, the B album. That's probably B album, and Like Water for Chocolate are my two favorite Common albums. Kanye had work on both of those albums. So in a lot of ways, especially early Kanye, I'm a fan of his music. So I'm somebody that sees Kanye I see both sides of him. Well, he got more than two sides. One, he's a Gemini, so you can expect that he has more than one side. Kanye, one, he's a Gemini. He jumps around. That's why I always say, Kanye is somebody that, oh yeah, he was born on a Wednesday. I figured he was born on a Wednesday. I looked his birthday up on Google. Yep, he was born on a Wednesday, just like me. People born on Wednesdays are Mercury ruled. That means they communicate, they talk. If you're born on a Wednesday, and chat room, holler if you hear me. If you know what day of the week you was born, if you were born on a Wednesday, I guarantee you a talking motherfucker. So Kanye this is who he is. And I appreciate it whether I agree or not. I believe in being mature enough to see what people are saying and then draw your own conclusion. You know what I mean? But let's oh shit, I'm getting a call right now. Hold on one second. And so I am so Kanye, let me show you. Let me show you right here. Browser share. That was a good brother. What this coming out? I ain't give my phone number out. Oh, that must be from last show. So we talking about that. We talking about that today. So somebody say y'all niggas crazy. I'm out. Well, get the fuck out then. Why are you telling us? I didn't know you was here. God damn. What up, Eduardo? I didn't even say what's up to the chat room. What's up, Bruce? What's up, C. Vesey? Larry? What's up, R. Sterling? Emery? What up? Are you born on Wednesday too? Yeah, you a talking ass nigga. A jive talking ass nigga, but talking ass nigga. If you born on a Wednesday, you're a talker. You just said it. I was born on Wednesday. You're not. You're ruled by Mercury. God damn it! This shit's a science, yo. So, what's up, Really Real? That's the homie right there. I rated Sherelle's Girl Scout cookies. So if y'all see a pause in my weight loss journey, I've been losing consistently. Y'all been seeing it. But if y'all see a pause in my weight loss, you can point to the person right there on the screen. You can point to her. Man, she had them Girl Scout cookies on deck. But this is what we're gonna talk about. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Here, and music is like life. You know what I'm saying? And life, you're kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? And some people try to put you into a yesterday mode. You know, at one point, we hear, and this is all you. We hear, Jesus is king. We hear this, but that's all you. Then there's sometimes you just want to say, man, not fuck it, but you just want to say, man, this is what I'm feeling right now. Are you in that space where you're comfortable enough to say, this is where I am right now?
I want to pause it right there. This goes to the music fan. Your true artist is inspired through experiences, and the shit get channeled down into you. We don't know where the fuck this comes from, man. And as you go through different experiences in your life, your art grows and grows in different directions. Kanye's art has grown beyond me. Like the last album, I did not like it. Musically, it felt like it sounded like a demo. Sherelle, she loved it. We talked about it. She loved the album. I know people who like the album, and I get it. But I'm into spirit, live instrumentation, or if it's not live instrumentation, layered sounds. I'm into orchestrations. I'm into a wall of sound. That's my preference. And I can get with everything doesn't have to be that. But Kanye's last album, Vultures, although I got it, I did pay for it because I support what he's doing. I didn't really like the music. I like the lyrics on some of it, but musically, to me, it sounded like a fucking demo. It sounds like a demo to me, but I support what he's getting at. Kanye's art to me, outside of a few songs here, Life of Pablo album, I like that. Outside of a few drops here and there, his music is beyond me. But I still respect it. You dig what I'm saying? It's not always about it's not always about liking what the person's putting out. It's not necessarily about that. It's about listening to what they saying. But let's go further and listen to Kanye's answer. And I don't know why. Oh shit! I might get a strike. God damn it! I should have had my screen. Wrong one. Wrong one. I should have had this up. Oh well. I might get a not strike, but I might get demonetization. And I want this shit monetized. So I might have to go. I might have to. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna replay that whole part of the interview because I might have to clip that part out on the back end so I can keep my monetization because I had the screen up. So I'm gonna replay that part of the interview. And so for those of you listening to this part, if you hear me saying this twice, then excuse me. Excuse me. But I'm replaying this first part of the interview with Kanye talking about with the question Big Boy is getting ready to ask Kanye, just in case I had to snip that part out on the replay so I could keep my motherfucking monetization. Let me read the super chat. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that part. I'm gonna get to that, Sherelle. I'm gonna get to that. But let me play this part. Then we're gonna get to that part.
What is the difference though when you hear and music is like life, you know what I'm saying? And life, you're kind of like this, you know what I'm saying? And some people try to put you into a yesterday mode. You know, at one point, we hear, and this is all you. We hear, you know, Jesus is king. We hear this, but that's all you. Then there's sometimes you just want to say, man, not fuck it, but you just want to say, man, this is what I'm feeling right now. Are you in that space where you're comfortable enough to say, this is where I am right now? I'm still a man of God. Jesus still is king, but this is vultures right now. This is where I am.
It is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up. So I had to put my experience in this world, my experience with my children, my experience with other people, my experience with my account, my experience with my brand, and my experience with the level of music that I was dealing with in my own hands. Like a lot of times I just feel like in our society.
Let me repeat that part again. He said he was praying and Jesus didn't show up.
Still a man of God. Jesus still is king, but this is vultures right now. This is where I am.
It is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up. So I had to put.
Ooh, shit. Ah. Ooh. Is that a message? Because I hear this a lot from Christians. And not just Christians, people who are into cardiology like me, and people who are into astrology or whatever spiritual discipline you're in. People be waiting for some outside thing to show up and it don't happen. Kanye is coming to a realization. Now, I'm not saying he's abandoning Jesus, but he is saying he's questioning his point of view on Jesus. He's questioning some of the happenings with Jesus. And a lot of people, that nigga naturally, what up, bro? He said, Jesus equal deadbeat. But it sounds like Kanye is coming up on that epiphany. A lot of us recovering Christians have once come upon. And I do identify as a recovering Christian. Anybody who knew me back in the day, I used to play the drums in church. Man, I was Jesus Stout back in the day. Back when I was in high school, man, I used to leave football practice and go to rehearsal 3 days a week. Being Sunday, 2 services a Sunday, playing the drums, then still playing the drums for night service. Nigga, I was on my Jesus shit. Real for real. Then I was like, God damn. One day I was like, man, every time I want something, the pastor tell me to have faith. Every time the church needs something, the church asking me for my money. And I had to be like, why I gotta have faith? And you get the bag. So we all come to our epiphanies at our own time. You know what I mean? And that was one of mine. I wanna send y'all. I'm trying to airdrop myself something for y'all. Speaking of church. But let's go a little further. Oh, here we go. It's coming through. It's airdropping right now. I want y'all to, speaking of church, I actually went to church last night. It's Corey Henry. That's where I was last night. That nigga was getting it in. Corey Henry, a great organist. Y'all know me. If you follow my Incense and Ashtrays, you know I play Corey Henry a lot. This nigga was getting it in last night. It was white folks there. Look at him dancing on feet, the white folks. Corey Henry did a live recording of his new album, Church. Ain't the one I want. I want the background singers. Where's that video with the background singers? Because they was getting it in. Oh, here it is. This is the background singers. Man, that shit was hot last night. And you know, last minute, I had got an invite to Rolling Loud. That would have been like dope seats, VIP, and all that stuff. But I was like, nah, my spirit needed that music. I don't fuck with church no more, but I still fucks with the music. So we go through these. That's why I'm glad Big Boy asked that question. We go through these evolutions in life. Church, especially when you listening. This was at a church in Linwood last night. Corey Henry did a live recording of his new album, Church. And his new album was dope because that gospel music and for y'all, please, this is what I ask of you guys, please. I need y'all right now while you're watching. We have over 300 people watching between Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. I need y'all to go to my website. DewanB.com. Still raising funds for my documentary. I'm putting my next episode out on the church. Episode 2 of my documentary is Bigger Than Hip Hop, the Black American Music Family Tree. I need some donations. Come on. I really need to get to 10,000 to get this next part of this documentary completed. And the next part of my documentary is going to be on the church and the importance of how church, the importance of church in our music as Black people. So I need y'all to hit that. I need y'all to hit that donation link. Go to DewanB.com right now, and I appreciate everybody who's donated so far. I appreciate everybody who's donated so far. Because we've gotten one out, we're ready to get 2 more out. So I appreciate y'all. So going back to Big Boy's talking about we like, for those of you new here, I give a comprehensive breakdown of everything that I talk about. I don't like to just have some surface level shit. If you want surface level, go to a surface level ass channel. I go into depth here and we think about it. He's talking about the evolution, and we go through these evolutions. This is spirit. We having a combination of, we're using Kanye to talk about spirit today. You know what I mean? We're talking about this, and that's how I get down here. For those of you new to this channel, I incorporate the natural with the spiritual, and I don't give a fuck what religion you are. I'll clown your religion and I'll give it praise. I'll do both. And if I don't let me know, and don't let me know me see you get mad and I said something I said about your religion. I'm gonna go way harder if you do, because I like that shit. But I fucks with Jesus. This worked last night. Listen to this. Man, that shit was hot last night. Boy. But again, Kanye had the choir. And some of those background singers you heard singing with Corey Henry, they sang with Kanye's choir. So I'm not here to judge Kanye on his relationship with Jesus. I don't give a fuck about his relationship with Jesus. I don't give a damn. It's not about my judgment of his relationship with Jesus. It's not about that. It's about showing that we all go through these evolutions and revolutions in life. In and out, hot and cold. That's part of life. And music talks about that. Bruce, you a fool. And again, I'm not here to question your religion. I question the whole religion of Christianity, if you tell me the truth. I don't see it the way most of you niggas see that Christianity shit. But I went through it, and I've gone through it, and now I have my own thoughts on it. Somebody said that's not real gospel music. We got a religious zealot in the chat room. He said that's not real gospel music. What's real gospel music? That's the question. What's real gospel music? Answer that. Don't tell me what something's not. Tell me what something is. But Kanye's going through, I'm over here brushing, acting like I have hair. But so Kanye is going through his spiritual revolution and evolution like a lot of us do. So let's go into more of what he had to say about this whole situation going on right here. Oh no, y'all can't see it. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. There we go. And then let me put that screen up over top so I don't get no goddamn strike. Let's go into more on what he's saying.
My experience in this world, my experience with my children, my experience. People, my experience with my account, my experience with my brand, and my experience with the level of music that I.
Still a man of God. Jesus still is king. But this is vultures right now. This is where I am.
This is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up. So I had to put my my experience in this world, my experience with my children, my experience with other people, my experience with my account, my experience with my brand, and my experience with the level of music that I was dealing with in my own hands. Like a lot of times I just feel like in our society, in America, you know, people, Christians, we depend on Jesus so much that we won't put the word in ourselves. And the main thing that really that I don't rock with is like, it's just always like, I'm gonna pray for you. And it's just like, you can actually physically do something yourself too, more than just pray. And we're so in this mentality that's all that needs to happen, but we ain't praying our way out of prison. We ain't praying our way out of the abortion clinics. We ain't praying our way to get our land back that was always ours after gentrification, after the Harlem Renaissance and Black Wall Street was burned to the ground. Them prayers ain't working. We have to apply actual physical building partnerships, and it don't start unless we could really be real with each other and say, this is what I did, this is what I did. Like, I mean, look at this. I know I'm not gonna third rail y'all interview, but look at the power of what happened when me and Kyrie was on the same page. See, that's what's scary. But what they do is they put us each in a side.
Well, I'm gonna get to that part. I'm gonna get to that part. That's a whole nother part I want to break down. That's a whole nother part about I want to break down what he said. Let's go back. Let's go back to a little bit before that, when he said that when he's talking about Jesus. And that's always been my thing with the church. We praying, but shit's happening all around us. Money's moving, and niggas want to pray. Niggas in church love talking. Like homie in the chat. Somebody in the chat said, real gospel music don't use drums. So this nigga just said James Cleveland ain't gospel music. Yolanda Adams, BB and CC Winans, John P. Key, Fred Hammond, Andre Crouch. None of that's gospel music according to this brother. See, that's what we talking about. A lot of this church shit, and Kanye starting to realize that it's a lot of talk. See, the thing with Kanye is, I can see how Christianity could have been something that got to him because he's always been a worker. Like him or not, Kanye has always been someone that got off his ass and did what he had to do. From being a clothes designer, working as an intern for a couple years to get his 10,000 hours, to putting, how many ever beats a day he said he used to do. I don't remember. That song Last Call. I still listen to Last Call. When I want to get, when I really want to get pumped up, I play that Last Call. So raise your glass for you. So won't you raise your glass for you? Mayonnaise colored Benz, they call it Miracle Whip. I love that shit. That Last Call. This is a last call for alcohol. I love that. That shit right there always gives me energy. And I love the way it's layered. Especially with that Hawaiian guitar as you get to the last quarter of the song. Nigga. But I'm getting hit up by everybody that's that I'm cool with right now. Shit. So let me charge my phone. That shit dying anyway. Anyway, there we go. So Kanye has always been a doer, and he's been around people who do. And so I can see how, look, I'm not here to bash Christianity. You can most definitely use Christianity for your empowerment. If you couldn't be empowered by Christianity, it wouldn't be around. There's definitely power in Christianity. It comes down to your free will and whatever out that Bible you choose to empower yourself. Issue is most Christians use Christianity as a tool of judgment for others. I've been going to Greater Rock Missionary Baptist Church for 40 years, and this is my seat. How are you going to tell me about Jesus? Jesus has done this for me. Jesus has done that for me. But what happened when that coronavirus hit? I went to church like a couple months ago for the first time, my old church for the first time in years, in over a decade. People still wearing masks and shit. The coronavirus is 4 years ago. You know, when the coronavirus hit, the people in church was the most afraid. Think about that. When I was in that church for the thing, they had masks still sitting right there. I'm like, well, okay, what's all these masks for if you believe in Jesus? So most people use Christianity and use their religion as a crutch. You ain't doing shit. You ain't about shit. But you need that crutch. And so for Kanye, being someone who's always worked, he doesn't relate to that. But he is seeing that, damn, a lot of these Christians do. Like, a nigga really prayed, and a lot of Christians did pray. A lot of motherfuckers did pray. See, this is how Christians don't even listen. Who? He said, stop calling. Hey, chat room, what did I say earlier? I said, I am a recovering Christian. Goddamn, Christian nigga, you was in here when I said that. You didn't listen? Come on, Christian brother, you gotta listen better to that. If you in church every Sunday, I hope you picking up what that brother's saying. I literally said I'm a recovering Christian. Like Phil Valentine said, you gotta always remember that Christian poison is in your mind, because there's a lot of poison in that Christianity too. It's a lot of empowerment in it, but it's a lot of poison. And Kanye is speaking to a lot of that poison they put in your mind. And it's in the gospel music. And that's why I fuck with the gospel music musically, instrumentation, lyrics. I don't fuck with gospel music when it comes to lyrics. Cause most gospel lyrics ain't shit. I'm going up the rough side of a mountain. Nigga, that's a prophecy. You literally prophesying over your own goddamn life that you going up the rough side of the mountain. God, don't move that mountain for me. Lord, all of my help cometh from the Lord. Remember that song? My help, all of my help cometh from the Lord. Lift up my hands. Listen to the lyrics of that song. The song ain't telling you to help yourself. It's telling you your help gonna come from some nigga who ain't never gonna show up. You dig what I'm saying? Brother Love, recovering Christian right here. Yeah. And that song, My Help, is like musically, I love the church musically. I love the instrumentation because you don't get no more real than being a church musician. I was a church musician for 20 years. And I still am if y'all pay me enough. But in church, to hold down a groove, look, let me show y'all something musically. This video here. Do y'all know how hard this is to hold? Do you know how hard that is to hold? They was playing in cut time and they played that shit for like 20 minutes. The bass player going, hold that for 20 minutes, nigga. On the drums, I used to have to play them songs like that. When I used to be on the drums, nigga, I'll be sitting there looking at the music and like, nigga, in the song, you be going, I didn't realize how hard, bruh. I just recently, in the last couple of years, started giving myself credit for all my years playing in church. Because I don't really play the drums like that no more. And so when I was in the studio last week, playing, nigga, my shit was not sounding like crisp at all. Like, it was like, I ended up getting the pocket, and when y'all hear the music come out, it's gonna sound dope. Shouts out to Joseph Lindbergh for being a super producer, making me sound great. But I was thinking like how hard it was to really hold a pocket because I don't play regularly no more. To be a church musician, you got to be a cold motherfucker. You can't fuck around in church. And that music is what the music, the instrumentation, those singers. You heard them. You hear that singing, nigga. That's what keeps that shit is dope. But the lyrics are fucked up. A lot of church lyrics are more poisonous than rap lyrics. You must be a church musician. He said it's a workout for real. Yes. Yes. And that's what he said. Then y'all gotta play under the preacher catching. Hey, if you watching on Twitter, you can watch on Twitter. I see a lot of y'all. I got over 100 of y'all watching on Twitter. Come over to YouTube if you're watching on Twitter. I got 148 watching over on Twitter. Come on over to YouTube if you got a YouTube. That's where I prefer you. But if you want to keep watching on Twitter, fine. That's cool. But if you want to interact with me, come on over to YouTube at DeJuan B. The same Twitter handle at DeJuan B. Come on over to YouTube and at the same at DeJuan B you see on Twitter and on Twitch and on YouTube. I mean on Facebook if you're on one of those platforms. Come on over to YouTube. Well, anyway, that shit's a real fucking workout. Yeah, and you gotta do it. I used to be on the drums, rolling my eyes like you be playing a song at church, and don't let my sister be there. Oh my God. If my sister was there, I'll look up, my sister just be looking at me. She'd be staring at me. She'd be clapping and just staring at me. And as soon as me and my sister connect eyes, nigga, oh God. Because what she's gonna do, my sister, when we were younger, I'll be on the drums, and it's always, people in church got they seat that they like to sit in. And Sister Barbara used to be on the second row, and every time the song came on, she would jump up. And then there's another lady named Vernice. Vernice would be on the first row. And it would be like Sister Barbara and Vernice always had like a competition over who was gonna jump up and shout first. So I'd be playing the drums and it'd be one of them slow gospel songs where it's just kind of like, lift up my hand. And we'd be sitting there playing, as soon as the keyboard goes, and before the drums even come in, Sister Vernice says, yes, Lord. Like, goddamn, Vernice, we ain't even started the song yet. And then I would see my sister. And then my sister be looking at me and her shoulders would be, cause she'd be laughing. And my sister be looking at me and she'd be waiting for me to catch eyes with her. And then she would catch, and then she would use her eyes to direct me to something else. Then she'd look this way, then I look that way. It'd be Brother Johnson, and he doing all this shit. And I'd be on the drums like, oh, shit. Then my homeboy Reggie would be in the back. Then like I was a teenager, so all the youth service kids would sit in the back, and they would be in praise and worship before, then they would go back for the youth service. So then I look up, and my homies in church are in the back in the youth service looking at me on the drums like, making goofy ass faces at me because they know I'm silly as fuck. And I used to have to put the drums on my head down, just be like, be like, God's got it. I just have my eyes closed, just playing my eyes closed. Because if I look at Sister Vernice is gonna be doing all this shit. Her wig gonna be flopping around, and then the pastor gonna be sitting there. And church is comedy. Like, oh my God, I miss how funny church is. Church is funny as fuck. Am I lying? Yeah. Yeah, Sister Vernice. I miss Sister Vernice. But Sister Vernice, man. Oh, you grew up Jehovah's Witness. I feel you missed a lot of fun, party. You missed a lot of fun in church. John said, true, yeah. So church is a place with a bunch of characters, but the lyrics are poisoned. all my help cometh from the Lord. What if you take those same lyrics that they have in those, if you take those that same music and put positive, more realistic, more, I should say, self-fulfilling principles? What if you say, all of my help comes from me when I decide to get off my monkey ass and do it? What if those are the lyrics? Or, of course, you take the monkey ass part out. Or other songs like Silver and Gold. Think about how poisonous Silver and Gold is. Now, musically, it sounds good. Silver and gold, silver and gold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. No fame or fortune, no riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Excuse me. And think about when Silver and Gold came out in 1994. 94 was pre-gentrification America. Whether you were in Chicago, LA, New York, there was affordable real estate all through the hood. Like here in LA, we were under soft gentrification. A lot of people were leaving Compton and Linwood and the East Side and moving to Riverside, Palmdale, Pomona. And you could still buy a house on the block back in 94. You can still get houses here in LA for around $100,000. And in other parts of the country, $20,000. But instead of having saying houses and homes, houses and homes, I'd rather have a house and home than Jesus and clothes. Well, that's been a song. Let me create a song. Jesus and clothes, Jesus and clothes. I'd rather have have a house and home than Jesus and clothes. No praise and worship, no big mega church. I'd rather have a house and home than Jesus and clothes. What if that was a fucking mantra? I'd rather have a house and a home. In 94, Black America, and mind you, 94, this is when Dr. Carl Anderson is coming out with Black Labor, White Wealth. This is that era. Claude Anderson came to our church when I was a kid and told us this. I remember I was 15 when I first heard of Dr. Claude Anderson. In 96, he came to the church and talked about this. And we listened. We listened to a song called Silver and Gold. And we got our prayer. Think about that. The prayer worked. Kurt Franklin, your prayer worked. We got all the Jesus we wanted and no silver or gold. We had that. We had that. And we lost it because we was focused on silvering on Jesus instead of the silver and gold. Church music lyrics are poison. The instrumentation is A1. The singing is A1. The musicianship, the production, everything is A1 about gospel music except for the lyrics. And this is what Kanye's talking about. We got our prayer. We got all of Jesus. And now that church I was in last night was in Linwood. And so I saw looking on things that founded in 1965. I was like, yeah, 1965. That was around the time white people were leaving Linwood and black people were moving into Linwood. So it was, I'm pretty sure that church back in the 80s and the 90s was cracking. Back when Silver and Gold came out in 94, I'm sure that church probably had 3 services. It was so full. But all the niggas that lived in that neighborhood now either moved to Riverside, Pomona, Palmdale, Vegas, or Atlanta. But none of them niggas live in Linwood no more because Linwood's all Mexican. And that church, I saw they're splitting time with a Latino church. Because you put that prayer out there. Yeah, John, that's heavy. I'm a rebel rouser, y'all. I'm a rebel rouser. I question things. That's my role. That's what I do. I create organized. I create doubt in your mind. I create confusion in your mind. I create cognitive dissonance in your mind. Not to make you feel not to make you feel bad or make you feel stupid or make you feel none of that. It's because I do this to my own mind. This is the process I went through to get out of Christianity. I used to be on the drums. It was another song. Um, the presence of the Lord is here. That's on songs like that. You should be focusing on your presence, how you present. You know what I mean? You have songs like what's the name of that song? Um, Now behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God, born into sin that I may live again. You're telling yourself you was born into sin. You literally call yourself a sinner. How many gospel songs have you heard where you basically are giving it up and you saying you ain't shit? You calling yourself a sinner. You calling yourself you saying how many times have you been to church and they said things like I'm not worthy? Do you know every time you say I am, whatever you say after I am is you're calling into existence? Do you understand that? That's why they said whatever you say I am, that's why I say I am courageous. I am love. I am free. You don't say I am a sinner. What? How many fucking gospel songs say I'm a sinner? And then someone to say, and that's why I'm cussing, because a lot of you Christian niggas say DeJuan don't cuss, and then you'll turn around and say, I'm a sinner. I'm not worthy. You'll say, DeJuan, don't read cards, but then turn around and sing a fucking song that says, I am not worthy, Lord. I am not enough, Lord. And that's why Kanye is saying what he's saying. That Christians and people that of so-called faith always talking shit. Running their mouth ain't doing shit. Running their goddamn mouth and ain't doing shit. And that's my issue with religion. I ain't tripping on your religion. But if you ain't using your religion to do something about it, because there's a lot of empowerment within these religions that you can't use. Them people that's you saying, Lord, don't move the mountain for it. Them motherfuckers is using Christianity as power against your monkey ass. So you best to believe it's some power in Christianity or Islam or Hinduism or whatever ism you is. Power in all of it. But they got you niggas treating it like slavery. Victims of slaves. That's right. cursing themselves and not realizing it. You'll tell me not to cuss, but then say, I am a sinner. What? You're right. I should be preaching this shit over on Patreon. Matter of fact, if you think a nigga preaching, hit the Cash App. $ DeJuan Brown. Fuck tithing to the church, nigga. Tied to a nigga that's telling you some real shit. $ DeJuan Brown. Right here. $ DeJuan Brown. See, Kanye, y'all better listen to the shit Kanye be saying. He do be saying some bullshit, but you gotta filter through that bullshit because he be saying some real shit too. Kanye is a 9 of diamonds. This is his card. These are some motherfuckers. These are some rebel rousing ass niggas. You don't want to get on the bad side of a 9 of diamonds. But it's easy to get on the bad side of a 9 of diamonds because they talk so much shit. Them motherfuckers is crazy. If you're not a 9 of diamonds, you crazy. I'm just playing. just playing. You a 9 of diamonds, you crazy. Nigga, natural immunity said, best Christians are the ones that don't read or know the Bible. You right about that. I told you, I'm gonna have this car shuffled down by the end of next month. I'm gonna have that down by the end of the month. I just started learning it last week. So Kanye is saying some real shit here. Kanye saying some real shit here. Let's go to the last part of what I'm saying, what he's talking about, that I want to get to. My wife calling me. Hold on, let me hit play for y'all so I can answer this message. Hold on, Isha. Hold on.
Building partnerships, and it don't start unless we could really be real with each other and say, this is what I did, this is what I did. Like, I mean, look at this. I know I'm not gonna third rail y'all interview, but look at the power of what happened when me and Kyrie was on the same page. See, that's what's scary. But what they do is they put us each in the silo and say, your grandmother gonna lose her crib and this kind of, you know how many threats we've been dealt with? And I didn't pray my way through them threats either. I had to get up and do it myself. I had so much to do, I ain't had time to pray.
Not only are we talking about music, but we're 3 men here with families. We're 3 men here with obligations, responsibilities, and that is some of the stuff.
After the Harlem Renaissance and Black Wall Street was burned to the ground, them prayers ain't working. We have to apply actual physical building partnerships, and it don't start unless we could really be real with each other and say, this is what I did, this is what I did. Like, I mean, look at this. I know I'm not gonna third rail y'all interview, but look at the power of what happened when me and Kyrie was on the same page. See, that's what's scary. But what they do is they put us each in the silo and say, your grandmother gonna lose her crib and this kind of, you know how many threats we've been dealt with? And I didn't pray my way through them threats either. I had to get up and do it myself. I had so much to do, I ain't had time to pray.
Not only are we talking about music, but we're 3 men here with
them threats. And he said something about him and Kyrie. When they stood against what was going on, you see what happened when we all stood up for Kyrie. Kyrie got his job back. When we stand together, you see what happens. Black people, the winds be so close to our nose, we don't even see it. They be so close to our nose. Every time we band together, every single time we band together, We win and they back down. We win and they back down. Every time. Every time. You know what I mean? Hey, Frank Green said, I'm agnostic and I know way more about the Bible than most modern Christians. That tends to be, I tend to see that. I tend to see agnostics and people who are not Christians tend to know more about the Bible than people who claim to be Christian. Unfortunately. You say you're a nine of diamonds? You're a rebel rouser. If you're a nine of diamonds, you are a rebel rouser. You don't, nine of diamonds, you got to prove it to a nine of diamonds person. They ain't going to just, nah. Nine diamonds ain't going to just be content with what you're saying. They going to be like, nigga, show me, motherfucker. And if a nine of diamonds see you have, if a person that's a nine of diamonds card, you see somebody slipping, you going to have to say something. You ain't going to just punk a nine of diamonds person. You're not. You're not. Ace of, you can punk an ace of hearts. Two of hearts, you can like. Three of diamonds people, they be talking all tough and shit, but you do this with three of diamonds person, they be like, not all three of diamonds, but I noticed that a lot. Most three of diamonds are big talkers that nine of diamonds person, you buck at them, they gonna buck back. Seven of hearts, big shit, buck back at them. Oh, that hurt. Ah. Seven of hearts people, they be walking around, yeah, nigga. Nine of diamonds, them niggas buck back. Oh, got some cash apps coming through. I appreciate y'all for Jabril. I appreciate the cash app. Appreciate the cash app for a nigga that's preaching. Appreciate the cash app. James, appreciate the cash app. Appreciate the cash app. Y'all donating to the Church of Dewan. Hallelujah. Ah. Yeah. Kim, appreciate the cash app. You five of diamonds niggas, y'all flip. Five of diamonds, you flip. I've been Frank Green, I'm pretty sure you'll be feeling good, but then out of nowhere, you be like, man, fuck that. Book. Five of diamonds is cool until it's not cool. They don't give you niggas that's a five of diamonds don't give you no warning they're about to go off on your ass. You just gotta feel their energy. Their energy gonna tell you. You gonna feel the shift in the energy. You gonna be like, it's gonna be slow motion. It's gonna be like, what happened? And the five of diamonds is gonna be like, what? Flip on your ass. Keisha, I appreciate the cash app. Appreciate the cash application. Yeah. Yeah. See, cards break down your personality type. Matter of fact, let's get into Kanye's cards, shall we? These are Kanye's cards. These are nine of diamonds. See, well, no, we're going to go even more interesting. Hold on. I just thought about this. We're going to get even more interesting than just going through Kanye's cards. Let's go into Kanye's year. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to go into his year and see how this year is going for him. Let me type this in. Kanye. His birthday is, what do I have here? June 8th, 1977. Let's go into Kanye's year. And we're going to see how this shit going to turn out for him. 1977. 1977. Let's go into Kanye's year. June 8th, 1977. All right, Gemini, of course. See, Kanye is with him. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hey, somebody just burped loud as fuck outside. Somebody outside was like, ugh. God damn, nigga. That nigga burped. Some nigga outside burped like he just drank Dr. Pepper. Y'all know that Dr. Pepper burp ain't no motherfucking joke. Nigga, you drink Dr. Pepper too fast, you gonna burp from your soul. Nigga, you drink Dr. Pepper too fast, you gonna burp from your ass. That shit gonna come from deep down there. God damn, nigga. That was a loud ass burp that nigga just did. Shit. I need to close my goddamn window before I smell that nigga's burp. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Burping ass neighbors. I'll take some calls. Let me open it up. Frank Green asked, am I taking call? I'll take call. I'll take a call. Where the phone number at? Here it is. Here's the phone number. I'll take a call. I'll take calls. I will take calls. But here's Kanye's year. I appreciate the John Guillory. I appreciate the Cash App. Now Kanye's not. So this is his year. Ace of Spades year. Oh. So that means Kanye, we don't really know. Kanye it's a lot of stuff going on beneath the scenes that we don't see with Kanye. Anytime you have the Ace of Spades, you can guarantee whatever you're seeing on the surface isn't what's going on. It's deeper. Kanye has something I can say off top that Kanye has something deeper going on than what we see. He's not saying, that's why he said what he had to say about, what he's been going through, about the threats and stuff like that. There's some things behind the scene that Kanye is. Let me see here, because I'm going to next year because his birthday's coming up in 2 months. So this chart I'm showing you right here is what it's looking like for his over the last year, next 2 months. What's up, called? Hold on for 1 second. Okay, yeah. 10 of Hearts, Moon, Queen of Diamonds. This is where that Queen of Diamonds with the displacement. That's where Kanye's money got fucked up, right there. They like he's making the money, but they're holding on to it. He's Five of Diamonds environment. Kanye. If anybody know Kanye, he can't trust nobody in his goddamn environment. Kanye, yeah, brother, you got some snakes around you, dude. Kanye got more snakes than he think around you. Can you mute me on the phone? Can you mute the podcast? You can call back. You can call back. Just mute. You can call back. Just put it on mute. Put the show on mute. I was getting ready to go to you. If you call back, I was getting ready to go to you. Anyway, I'll keep going till they call back or whoever else calls in. But yeah, Kanye, he's in the 8 of Hearts peak. This is 8 of Hearts year. Yeah, exposure. That's why this nigga's exposed. He's in the 8 of Hearts peak year and the transformation 8 of Spades. I got another Cash App. Appreciate the Cash App. Appreciate the Cash App. But yeah, Kanye has to expose. Yeah, the 8 of Hearts and we're in the 8 of Hearts here. Yep, that nigga is full. Kanye is with the shits. Don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks about it. Ooh, that's a bad screen. Let me get a better one. That's a bad screen of that one. Kanye has to expose this year. Uh-huh. Yep. What's up, Carter? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Rogan's son calling from from North Tulsa, calling from North Dallas. What to do, bro?
What to do, my brother? What's on your mind?
Can't call it, man. I'm respect the game that you're kicking. Appreciate you. You taught me something about people who are born on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I
And it's
didn't
not
know. I didn't
100%.
know
You
that
go on Wednesday,
characteristic.
it's not 100% for you guys out there. It's not 100% for people out there. But it is most people born on Wednesdays. And if you don't talk a lot, you probably move fast. You probably get to going like, hey, I ain't got time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bruh, I've been calling myself a snooze kicker since elementary school because it seemed like I was inadvertently waking motherfuckers up who didn't want to be with just inquiries. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
And as far as go talkative, yeah, we can say talkative, but about the right shit. But if it ain't nothing to say, nah, you can put that energy into other things. But as far as it goes with Kanye and him, I don't think he's moving away from Jesus. I think what it is, he's becoming more of a Christ follower as opposed to a Christ worshiper.
Oh, so you saying he's more so just, okay, I'm going to follow the tenets of Jesus, but I ain't going to be no zealot like I was or something like that. No. Is that what
I
you're
mean, but
saying?
yeah, that seemed the way that you're supposed to do it, especially if you read the text right. It seemed like it was written in code and in there. Yeah, you got some keys in there, but none of it tells you to worship. I think especially when black people get caught up doing that, that's more of that epigenetic slave link that be haunting us that we don't like to acknowledge.
Yeah. Yes, that's part of we don't like to acknowledge, but it's like it's coming out now, man. But thanks for giving us a call.
Respect, bro.
Yes, sir. 818 call back. I tried to answer that shit. I tried to answer that last call. I didn't hit the answer button in time, so call back. But that nigga's a 9 of diamonds. These niggas is rebel rousers. If you cross their value system, it's gonna be a problem. 323-744-7425. Call in 323-744-7425. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Too Short? I called in to support.
Oh, fuck you. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was you. Fuck you.
Yeah. Looking for me. There I go.
Your car say you a bitch asshole.
No.
Nigga.
Nah, bitch. Hey, you know what, dog? You said it months ago, dog, and you're usually right, but you said this year was gonna be the year of exposure. I know you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this gonna also be the year you're exposed for not being able to defend yourself, nigga. Because I promise you, nigga, I promise you. Right, left, you toothless bitch.
Right, left, nigga. You could toss a nigga around in circles like DJ Jazzy Jeff. It ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing when I hit you with my left.
No, you almost fumbled that bitch, but you got it back. I was
Yeah, I
waiting for
got
you to
it back.
fumble,
I caught
dog.
that motherfucker like this, but then I still got 2 feet in.
Yeah, well, whatever, bitch. Yeah, nigga.
This is Larry's card, the Jack of Diamonds. The motherfucker that is goddamn. They talk a lot of shit. They don't mean it. They ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing about it, and they gonna be forever children. But even though they gonna talk cool, they always gonna be new school fools.
Man, nah, nigga. I'm a jack of diamonds because I jack niggas for they diamonds because I'm a motherfucking thug out here, boy.
Man, you ain't a thug. You lower down deep, farther than the rug.
All right, nigga. Oh, god damn. All right, all right, retard. Go read another card. I'm out, bitch. Hey, y'all support this wimp ass nigga, man. Book
Fuck
your
you,
reading.
nigga.
Yeah, bitch, ho.
Get that nigga off my phone. I appreciate the cash app, Sophia. Yes. Appreciate the cash app. Yeah, we preaching here. Nigga said it was the House of Song. Ah, shit. What's up, Nachi? Um, but Kanye, man, I'm so glad this awakening. Ada Heart's here. Ada Heart's here. The great unveiling, man. Shit's opening up. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to get off here. I'm going to go see my aunt Bobby in a little bit, and then I got some more readings tonight. But yeah, my aunt Bobby, 90 years old, still be talking shit. She's my grandfather's last surviving child. Call back. I didn't answer in time. I only get a shit 2 rings. Call back. But here's Kanye next year. Next year he's displacing a 3 of diamonds. That means he in his transformations of 3 of diamonds. That means Kanye is he's gonna be doing a lot of like petty shit next year. Kanye is gonna be very petty next year. What's the name? Where you calling from?
This is Jesus calling from Bethlehem.
Jesus calling from motherfucking Bethlehem. You got some open toe sandals on?
Hell yeah, and I'm gonna put one of those motherfuckers up Larry ass and the other one up Kanye ass.
Nigga, yeah, I agree with that. I hope God answers that prayer. I hope God answers that prayer. I'm all with it. See, I'm all with it. I don't ever argue with people about Kanye. Because the people that think Kanye is full of shit, they're right too. Kanye is most definitely full of shit. In a lot of ways, that brother is full of shit. You will never hear me arguing with somebody about what they think of Kanye because I've done go back and look at my videos. I've done videos on Kanye in the past. Everybody's right about Kanye. He's a truth teller and he's full of shit. Whatever side you see a genuine side of Kanye because that nigga got a lot of sides. What's up, Carter? What's the name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's going on? It's Frank Green from H-Town.
Frank Green from H-Town. What's on your mind, brother?
Oh, man, I can't call it. This Kanye thing about him losing his religion, I think this has been coming for years, ever since the Amber Rose days.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's getting to the point where he's more comfortable. He's getting more comfortable saying it out loud. And, he's been done, kind of wrong by certain individuals of a certain section. I ain't going to say their names, but hey, it is what it is. But at the same time, did you hear Amber Rose had an interview with this one cat from, I think, Hollywood Uncut or whatever. I don't listen to the dude. My wife brought it to my attention. And she did a whole breakdown on why and how she became an atheist. So it's not like he ain't been around this, kind of talk. But once you get deep into, your spirituality and you start actually reading the Bible word for word and putting it against history, then that's the path to agnosticism or atheism that most of us take. And I've been on that side of the game for many, many years, even though I grew up in the Baptist church.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes that's what pushed me away even more, just to ask more questions that weren't getting answered by those preachers, those deacons, and those pastors. So, yeah, I see he's on his way, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to call him a devil worshiper at first, and then they're going to clear that up.
Right.
And, that's just the pathway it leads to most of the time. And I'm just saying that from my own personal experience, But
I hear that. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
I wanted to catch you before you got out of here. Can I get a reading from you, brother?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing it real quick. What is your birthday?
April 16th, 1985. I'm a 5 of diamonds.
April 16th, 1985. All right, let me put that 5 of diamonds up on the screen so you can read along with me.
All right, I got my book.
I gotta put my books back. I haven't opened my books up in a minute. I gotta refresh myself. But okay, okay, I see where you get along with Kanye. You got a 9 of diamonds in your Mercury.
Yeah.
That's so yeah. What you having a 9 of diamonds in your Mercury card? That means I'm sure you're very quick to get over somebody, to get past people. You'll say some shit, and if they you know how to move past people and not hold on, like get rid of people.
And I'm the king of cut off.
Huh?
I'm the king of cut off.
Yeah, you king cut off. You know
King
how to
cut off.
like, and you very like, and when you see somebody infringes either on your space or they try to like say you wrong with this, and they try to big boss you on how you think and how you move, you ain't fucking with them. You'll dismiss them like nah. At the same time, you be even though you do challenge people and you do come off as somebody that can be assertive and challenging, you really underneath it all, like your Venus card being the Jack of clubs, you like to you're witty with you can laugh things off when people feel a certain way about you. You know how to not take how not to take it serious and hold things in. You know how to just brush things off. You don't really hold people's shit against you in. And
Yeah, I hold that shit for about a good week and a half, and I gotta let that shit go. It's bad for me, man. To
yeah,
hold on
you
to
can't hold
grudges.
on to things long term. Um, and
In
you had
fact,
the
I
Eight
just
of
recently
Hearts.
went through that shit at the job with a damn Nigerian, but we cool now. But last week, oh, I gave him hell.
Yeah, you'll do that, but you know how to flip right back into like, all right, we cool. It ain't personal with you, but you ain't gonna let nobody fuck with your line.
Hmm.
But it ain't
Real
personal.
talk. Nah, it ain't personal, man. It's business, man.
Yeah, now if you was a Five of Hearts, that should have definitely be personal. You take that shit and be ready to fuck somebody. Your heart will be broken. But as a Five of Diamonds, it ain't personal, it's business.
Oh, yeah, 'cause my wife is a seven of hearts, and yeah,
Oh, she's Seven of Hearts?
emotional. Yeah, she's a seven of hearts, and she gets emotional sometimes, and let that come out. Then I got to bring her back to reality. And yes, she can hear everything you saying, so I'm saying it right in front of her.
Your wife, she could push boundaries as a Seven of Hearts. She can push some
Yeah.
boundaries, but she don't like them to get pushed back on her.
Mm.
I think I know some Seven Hearts. I'm not gonna mention which part of my family is the Seven Hearts because they be watching, but because they'll be mad like, "Why you?" They'll think you guys know them, so I'm not gonna say their
Yeah.
names. Well, I'm not gonna say their. I'm not gonna say which person in my family is because they watch me, but they'll be like, they don't know who you are. But the Seven Hearts, I know you listening. You know how you are. but
She's
I'm
still
but
over
I
here laughing too, bro.
and I'm pretty sure your wife is very. She still has a youthful look to her. She still knows how to have a good time, and she still. But she's just somebody that you ain't gonna. She don't like when she don't like BS either. She'll call out some BS. She'll she don't mind
Yeah,
pushing that boundary.
she'll call it out, but 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna act on it.
Yeah. No, the Seven Hearts don't like acting on it. No, they'll say it. Now, a
Yeah,
Nine of
she'll
Diamonds like
put that on
Kanye,
me.
they'll act on it. The Seven of Hearts and the Nine of Diamonds have a lot of similarities, but that Nine of Diamonds they act on it. The Eight of Hearts act on it, but Seven of Hearts they gon' they can diagnose the problem well.
As far as fixing that motherfucker, oh no, that's on you to fix that shit.
Just understand, your wife is not full of crap. She's living in her divinity. That's her role. That's how she get down.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to her, because she'll see it. She'll see it. Listen to what she got to say. If she sees it, she's probably psychic too. Seven of Hearts.
Not see it again, baby.
Thank you, Swan.
Are you welcome? Listen to her, brother. All right, so yeah, man. But have a good one, brother. Thanks for calling in.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. I want to stay longer, but I got to get out of here because I'm waiting on my. I got to link up with my mom and return these calls. Oh, can I do a read on? Okay. I'll send you one. I'll do this one last one. 3/1/2010. I like reading. Like if you have a child that you want me to read, you can book a read. I do readings for like if you have children or nieces or nephews or people that you take care of. I do readings on them so you can learn more, especially on your children. If you want to know more about what direction to point them in as they get older, I do readings on that. What's up, caller? What's the name? Where you calling from?
It's Coon Killer from LA, man.
Oh, what up, man?
Long time no hear from Dwan. I just came in late on on your show, man. I was just trying to ask, bro. March 11th, 96. Help me out.
Okay, my music, I'll get to you next. He said March 11th?
1996, yeah.
All right, Queen of Diamonds. Something happened early on with you that made you question people and their loyalty to you because somebody at a young age that you should have been able to trust did some whoopty wham boonty bam. So it's hard for you to trust people a little bit, you know? You got to see people. You got to really watch somebody in action before you trust them. You're not going to just come out the bag like, hey, I'm going to give you everything, you know? You got to watch people. And you watch people really close. And that's a good thing that you do that. Oh, this isn't yours. People's actions mean everything to you. And what they bring to the table. One thing for you is you got that. What's that at? Let me blow this up. I'm struggling. You got that Venus card, 3 of clubs. Something that's gonna be good for you is writing things down. That's gonna help you with your visions. It's gonna help you grow. It's gonna help you be the best person you can be. Write your visions out. You know you want to do some shit. Write it out. 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 That's gonna be a major win for you. Writing things out, especially the things and being clear on what you want. If you're having a 3 of clubs Venus, you got to be super, super, super clear and focused like an arrow. And focus so hard that you write it down and then follow through and do the work. You got to do the work. You can't think about it. You got to write out what you want to do, write a clear goal, set sheet, whatever, and then follow through and execute. And as you do that, you have the kind of card that you're here to remove self-doubt. You're going to show that, you're going to see that you have a lot of value and you bring value to everything you do. But you got to be laser light focused for it to come out.
Yes, sir.
That help?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dwan.
Yes, sir, man. Have a good one.
Peace to you, man.
Yeah. All right. 3/1/2010. Let's go. That person's a 9 of spades. Pessimism. They're gonna with them being at that age, you have to really, really, really instill confidence in them because pessimism can really get 9 of spades. People deal with a lot of pessimism because they have very, very extremely high expectations. This person's gonna have extremely high expectations of themselves. So you're gonna have to constantly reassure. Constantly reassure. Hold on, it's my mother calling. I've been waiting on this call. Give me 1 second, chat room. Sorry, that was my mommy calling. I gotta meet up, so I gotta get off here. But I'm gonna finish reading you before I get off. You have 3/1. You gotta make sure that you push confidence in them. Have their confidence border on arrogance. Be willing to go that far as instilling confidence in the 9 of spades, because self-doubt is the biggest thing that gets in their way. They gotta have confidence. Gotta have confidence. What's up, show? Oh, what's up, Netta? Yeah, hit me up, Netta. Like, yeah, I can't. I gotta go. I should have been off here 15 minutes ago. But yeah, 2 of hearts. They're very emotional, so you gotta watch how you speak and watch how you work with the 2 of hearts. Watch they're sensitive. Much more gregarious than how they are on the inside. 9 of spades put on a very gregarious shell. They're very sensitive. Appreciate the super chat, Frank Green. 10 of hearts moon, that means they process everything. Make sure they process their art through their emotion. Okay? But I gotta get up out of here. I gotta roll. So, but thank y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all. And just going back to what we said about Kanye, man. Look, I'm ended by saying this. He's hitting on some real points. Don't be so shy. Don't be afraid to question things. Okay? Don't be afraid to see. Religion is cool. I'm not saying it ain't. But if you're going to be in it, get the strength out of it. Don't be the victim of it. And Kanye is talking about people who are victims of religion, who allow the dogma of religion to make them sit and do nothing while the world around them moves. Don't be that person. Hey, Mama Zeke, hit me up, all right? You know, email me, all right? Hit me up. You know, you know how we do it. Just hit me up. And then we can talk about it. We can read into that situation. Because I got to go more in depth on that. That's more than somebody want to. What I see in that car suite is more than what I'm willing to say live in front of the world. Okay, that's going to require more of a private reading. Because I see some things. But like I said before, I don't ever repeat what I. If you ever get a private reading from me, I don't repeat. Hell, I don't remember what the fuck we talked about. And these public readings I do on YouTube, I'm never going to do anything that's going to bring out anything that's going to hurt and harm or do anything like that for you, okay? That's for everybody out there. Hurt coming in late and dropping bombs. But yeah, and again, this show is for entertainment purposes only, all right? Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. My reading of Kanye is entertainment purposes only. My reading for everybody else is entertainment purposes only. Okay. Thank y'all for listening. And empower yourself. All right. Whatever spiritual system you use it to empower yourself. If you come to me for a card reading, I'm only going to talk to you in the cards from the point of view that's going to empower you. But once you get a reading from me, you can't just sit on your ass and think that the card said it. You got to get off your monkey ass and do it. Okay? Thank y'all for listening. I'm out.